Okay, so today we're working on Bobcat 331E. We're doing the pins and bushings. They're all clapped out. So I see a lot of clowns on YouTube using their torch to blow these things out, and then they blow the bore out. But what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take this piece of angle iron. Oh, let's focus. Then we're gonna weld that sucker in there and it's gonna come right out, and it's gonna be pretty impressive here. So. Focus. Okay, so we got one bead run in there a little bit. Nothing crazy. Now we're gonna run a second bead because then that'll shrink that bushing up. Okay, so we got it sticking out a little bit. Oh. As you can see, it's welded in there proper like. Of course, big hammer. Oh, broke the weld. Oof. It's alright, we'll try again. Hard to see here, but I didn't get the whole length of the bushing, so it just broke and it didn't shrink enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to run 2 strings all the way from the one side to the next, and then we'll weld that piece of angle iron in to hammer on, because there is a little bit of a lip between the 2 bushings in this boom. Okay, so it can be hard to see there, but you can see one bead and the other one's in there. Yeah, you can see it. So now I'm going to weld that piece of angle iron in there. The sucker should just pop right out. Okay, so we got it welded back in there. It's tough to weld all the way back on that bushing with the piece of angle iron in there, so probably a little smaller piece, or maybe a piece of round would be better, but we're going to try this.
Ta-da!
As you can see, folks, this is a proven method, and look at that. Clean bore. We didn't even cobble the bejesus out of it with a cutting torch. I'll probably take another video on the other side to prove that this is the superior method of removing these freaking things. It's a lot cheaper than having to repair the bore after you torch it out like an idiot. Got the next piece cut out, so you can't forget that you got to push it out this way, not that way. So you definitely don't want to do it like this. You got to go through. Simple. And there you go. I forgot to mention, I am using, let's see, oh, focus. I'm using this 590 stainless steel rod. And this stuff shrinks a bunch, so it's perfect. But I'd imagine you could probably get by with any old rod. But, oh well. Well, here we go. We got the other beads ran. You can see it's just popping the slag off. But it's kind of tough to see. But I got 2 more beads run, and now I'm going to weld in my angle, and then we're going to hammer this thing right out. Okay, here we go. She's welded in. We're gonna see if it'll work. This stuff is really tough to weld with, but I think it'll do the trick. So we're gonna give it a rip. Look at that. Oh.
A little short on the ride. There you have it.
So there you have it, folks. You may waste a little bit of material, but heck, you could always cut it off if you really were that ambitious. But this is definitely the easiest way to remove these bushings. I don't really care what anybody says. Yeah, you can see I'm a dangerous welder, but oh well. But the bores are much cleaner than if you were to torch these freaking things out. So yeah, this is definitely the way I would recommend doing it. It's gonna save your machine, it's gonna save time, it's gonna save gas. So I hope this helps someone out.